Skull friends, it is I, Gunnar, and today we're going to be playing Spire 2 once again. Let's jump into it. So, last time we played as the Necrobinder, a lot of fun, and I'm excited to play more around as her. But today, we're going to be focusing on the Defect. 75 health and 99 gold, which evidently is the same as all the other characters. It's interesting. An automaton eternally modifying itself to survive. Deploys orbs technology when it must fight. Crack core. At the start of each combat, channel 1 lightning. Still got to figure out exactly what that means, but I'm sure it's great. Let's jump into it. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get another clear. Who knows? Construct. What have you become? Oh, I believe the Defect was a character from the first game, so it makes sense. This is sort of the way he's going to be talking to us. We can't reply to him. That's fine. So we'll move forward. Whenever you rest a rest site, raise your max HP by 5. The Neos Fury and Greed, but 333 gold. So I used to really not like taking Greed, Cursed Pearl, because the Greed card is, it's a curse, and early game curses are really rough because you're only drawing 10 cards. I think we're going to take it because there is an early shop. So I feel like if we come this way, we can fight the elite maybe. That's a new boss. The Waterfall Giant. How far up you climb? Oh, is this the Underdogs? I believe we just unlocked something, the Underdogs. It looks like it's a modified Act 1, which is very interesting. Okay, so then here we can choose if we want to... So we fight this elite. We have to fight this elite, but up here we can choose if we're still good to fight more elites. I don't know what to expect here in the Underdogs. I kind of feel like it's going to be harder than the others Act 1s. It'd be weird if it was easier. So we're going to take this, because we're going to get to a shop immediately and get that out of our deck. Okay. Corpse Slug. When an enemy dies, Corpse Slug immediately eats it, becoming stunned and gaining 4 strength. Okay, so if we kill one, the other one will eat it, get strength, and be stunned. Okay, what are we doing? What is all of this? Okay. Lightning. Passive. At the end of the turn, deal 3 damage to a random enemy. Evoke. Deal 8 damage to a random enemy. Okay, so we can evoke these things somehow. Let's look at our deck really quick. So yeah, Zap, Channel 1 Lightning, so that gives us more of those lightning balls. Dual cast, evoke your rightmost orb twice. Okay, so we'll evoke, because that feels important. Wow, jumping right out of the gates with, what, 14 damage? Right? That's a lot to immediately get hit with. Okay, so they both strike and it's random enemies. Looks like they stroke each one. I wonder if it'll... No, it should be able to be anybody. Okay, we're looking down 8 damage. Let's use dual cast and see how that goes. It should do 8 damage twice, and if they're both on this guy, that would be phenomenal. Okay, so I've noticed both times, random, to hit each one. Is that just random, or is there some there that I'm not getting? Okay, so we can do 12 damage to it. That won't kill it. So let's not do that. Well, I guess it could kill it, but I don't really want to trust the RNG with it right now. It's not worth all that damage, not to gain taking damage this early. If we were the Ironclad, sure, but otherwise, no. So if we kill him, it should stun him, and then he won't be doing damage to us. Let's make sure. Yes. So no damage this turn, so we'll just punch him, and he should... Yeah. Alright. Okay, deal 3 damage, increase the damage of all claw cards by 2 this combat. Okay, Feral. The first time you play is 0 mana, 0 energy attack each turn, return it to your hand. Ooh. Bless me, sorry about that. And go for the eyes. Deal 3 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, apply 1 weak. Heads up, I almost always sneeze in 2s, so that'll probably happen again. We'll see. Maybe not because I jinxed it. Let's take Claw. Because I feel like if we keep our deck small and we keep drawing cards like these, right, the 0 energy should be pretty good. Yeah, that feels like that's going to be good. So we'll come here and we will just... Oh. Cannot be removed or transformed your deck. Probably should have read that. To be honest, where it said Eternal, I actually thought it said Ethereal. So that's my bad. That'll always be there then. We can't do anything about that. All right. Wow, I was wrong about that. But okay, cool. Moving on. Draw 2 cards, add a burn into your discard pile. I feel like Feral's really good. Well, if we can't get rid of Greed, let's get rid of more stuff we don't want. So let's get rid of a Strike. Let's take Overclock, because being able to draw is pretty good. I kind of want to take Feral, too. How good are these? Whenever you gain gold, raise your max HP by 1. Whatever. Start each combat with 10 block. That sounds good, but whatever. We're going to take Feral, I think. I kind of want to see, because this makes me think he has a build that's surrounded around 0 energy attacks, and I want to see how that goes. See, this kind of gives me that feeling as well, because it's deal 10 damage once, and then reduce the card's cost to 0, so then the rest of combat, it'll cost 0, which is great for a small deck build. So we'll do that. I feel like we probably don't need production then. But I recall if we upgrade it, it no longer has exhaust and it costs 0 energy, so yeah, we're gonna do something here. Colorless card reward or choose 1 of 5 random cards. We're gonna do the choose 1 of 5 random cards because we've been blessed so far with some good pickings. So boost away here, gain 6 block, add a daze into your discard pile, but it costs 0. Which means with Feral, we could play it twice if we really need the energy. Or really need the block. You put more days into our discard pile, which is a little bit brutal. I'm kind of hoping I come across a card that allows me to exhaust. Just get rid of those status cards, but we'll see. So we'll read the other things anyways. Deal 6 damage to all enemies, draw 1 card. That's actually really good. Deal 9 damage, gain 1 focus. Focus increases the effectiveness of orbs. So that's our little thunder lightning orbs, which look pretty good. Glasswork. Gain 5 block, channel 1 glass. Glass orbs deal damage to all enemies and decreases every turn. That's really interesting. Gunk Up. Deal 4 damage 3 times, add a slime to your discard pile. So again, another card that gives us statuses. I feel like there's got to be some reason for that. I'm going to take Boost away, because again, we're really focusing on the 0 cost, and I'm hoping with Burnout we can draw enough cards to make that worth it. Okay, so choose an attack to enchant with Sharp 2, block, Nibble 2. So usually I take Sharp 2 on this. Let's take a look around, though. Yeah, I think I want to give it to Claw. Because that costs nothing. So yeah, I think we're going to give it to Claw there. See how this goes. We've added a lot of cards to our deck pretty early on, and we still draw the Greed right away. Okay, so we're going to use Feral. And then, yeah, we're just going to use Boost away, because then we'll get enough block to block this dude. Because it should... each turn. That was the first time it didn't play it twice. Okay. Maybe the turn I got it, it doesn't count. Okay, we'll just overclock, so get 2 more cards. I was hoping it was going to give us, like, Claw and another 0 costing card. Okay, so we're going to wind up taking a damage, which is fine. Yeah, we don't need to use production just to punch him again. I don't think he's going to do enough for us, so... we'll get production again later, and it'll probably be more useful then. So there's that Claw I was talking about, so we'll hit him with... I guess we'll defend. We'll hit him with the Claw. Oh, right, that comes back, and it's gonna do more damage. So we'll hit him again. We're gonna use a strike, and I think we're gonna channel this to always get the 3 more damage per turn. That seems pretty good. So we'll channel this again. Oh, he's dead if we dual cast, yeah. So far, I like the Defect. He seems intuitive. We're going to take another Claw, because of this ability, increase the damage of all Claw cards. We want to just... Oh, there it is. Gain 6 block, transform all status cards in your hand to fuel. Oh, I want more Claws, but I feel like we need to take this. We need a way to deal with those, so yeah. Yeah, we need to take it. We're gonna get rid of the exhaust on production so we can use it just freely, because that's crazy. I'm thinking we're gonna do the elite. So I want the relic. Oh, it's a multi-elite. I just don't like multi-fights. Okay, so we'll play Feral. And to my knowledge, I guess it doesn't work for the first card when we play it, right? Yeah. So we're definitely going to defend here, right? 7, 5, we blocked the 5, 3. So we're still looking at, yeah, we need to defend here. We're still going to take some damage, but it's fine. What does he guys do? Skittish. The first time it gets hit, it gains 6 block. Each turn. Wow. Okay. Oh, this is quite the hand. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, so we will use production here. Get the extra block. Interesting. He took damage. He didn't go down. I guess because it was his turn. Say anything about that? No, it doesn't. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so... Do we want more cards? No, I feel like we need to be doing more damage, so... We'll claw him. It's gonna come back. I feel like we got to. We'll overclock. Momentum strike. We have to defend. I guess we dual cast, because then it'll do 8 twice. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna take some damage. Okay, so we'll play overclock, get it twice. There's our dazed. Wait, why didn't he give us our overclock back? Draw 2, costs 0. The first time you play a 0 card attack, that's what's going on. It's only for attacks. Okay, okay. I'm learning. Okay, so we're gonna block as much as I legally can, and I guess we'll just punch him. Because if I block all 3 and we're not doing any damage, then they'll never die and we'll just eventually die. So we're gonna have to eat some damage. We just have to. Maybe that's the wrong mentality. Let me know in the comments if that's not the best way to play the game. But it feels like that's really my only choice here. So we're gonna kill him. And we're gonna get him real close to death. Claw's starting to do a lot of damage. We're gonna boost away. Defend. We don't have any orbs to dual cast. And yeah, we'll just punch that one. Cracking open a Coke Zero, you know how it is. Okay, this is interesting. So we've got a curse and a status. This will turn our status cards into energy. Okay, so we're going to do 10 damage. This guy's just buffing, so let's actually try and do damage to other people. Yeah, because it's an attack, put it back in our hand. We can probably kill this one. right? And then production's not gonna do anything for us. We don't keep it. So yeah, we'll take the 3 damage. That's fine. I thought this fight was gonna go worse than it has been, but it seems pretty okay. So Claw's starting to do a lot of damage. 13 is pretty crazy. So yeah, so we're gonna use Claw on that one. We're gonna use Claw on him again. And yeah, we're just gonna punch this guy, and then we don't have to do anything. So we'll block. We don't need to get that extra daze, and he's not gonna do damage. This is gonna get blocked. It'll be fine. Overclock. The compact doesn't really help, but sure. I don't have enough any orbs yet, so we'll just punch him. Defend. We're already defending the 9. No issues. Okay, so that fight ended up being not as bad as I thought it was going to be. We've got a card to your deck, gain 15 gold. Sure. Deal 13 damage, draw 1 card. When a status card is created, reduce this card's cost to 0 this turn. So we are creating a lot of status cards, so I think we're going to take it. I think that's meant to go with our deck. Yeah, so we're gonna take the shot. I feel like we should take Beam Cell, because then we apply the vulnerable. But fight through sounds really good. I think we can afford both. Weirdly, I want the wounds. Is there anything we want to get rid of, though? Make sure we get rid of. For now, I think it's okay. I'd like to eventually get rid of these strikes, but I don't want to spend that kind of money yet. We don't need that. We don't need that. Yeah, we definitely don't need any of that. So we're gonna take Beam Cell and keep doing that. And fight through, because 13 block is a lot. That's nothing to scoff at there. Let's go. At the end of your turn, gain 1 block for each card left in your hand. Well, with the 0 energy deck, hopefully that number will be 0. We're gonna rest. I really want some upgrades, but oh, we had a different background there. Hold on. Look at this. That looks like a terrible place to rest. I wouldn't want to rest there. That doesn't seem like a good time to me. Sea-Punk. Wow. Okay. Feral seems good. Yeah, so we're going to use production. We'll give him the beam cell for the vulnerability. We're going to do it again. And we're just going to punch him twice. And I guess we'll only be able to block 5. But that's okay. Feels like that was a great first turn. We actually can't make a status card. Kind of unfortunate. We can kill him though. Like I guess we could just kill him. It's fine. He's dead. Let's see here. Hologram. Hit 3 block. Put a card from your discard pile into your hand. Exhaust. What a shame it exhausts. I think we're gonna kind of ignore the orb stuff for now. I'm having a lot of fun with the 0 energy stuff, and Sweeping seems really good, but again, it's not 0 energy, so I don't think I want it. I think this seems like the best because we could always put Claw back into our hand and then increase its damage further. So we're gonna do that and move on with our lives. We're not gonna fight the elite. I don't want to. I want to just get through this with hopefully with our lives. So 3 corpse slugs this time is really interesting. So we're just going to use fight through because I want the 13 blocks. It's pretty much enough. And we'll zap and we'll just punch this dude. Just punch him in the head. Why not? Give him the old boom. Oh, I touched the mic. I'm sorry if that was loud. Now I'm frail. So great. Can I kill him this turn? If I do that, and then I just give him the old rocket punch, and then they're both stunned. Yeah. We'll use production, feral, and punch him again. These guys are great because the stun mechanic makes me able to play so much more aggressively. I really like these guys. Yes, we'll overclock. And there's Claw. So we're gonna use Claw so we can get it twice. And then we just punch this dude. Dual cast for the 16. Momentum strike. Done and dusted. Boost away is really good. I'd love to get more of them. I think double energy is kind of crazy. It's not 0. I think maybe we have enough 0. Maybe I'm focusing too hard on that. I don't think we need double energy. What does it look like upgraded? Does it cost you? We will invest in our future. Okay, we're gonna get crazy with it. That doesn't actually do anything for us. I just realized. Okay, so this guy, so they're going to be gaining 2 strength every single turn. So essentially, we need to kill them fast. So we're going to fight through. It's going to cost nothing. We're going to smack them. So he hit us for 10. We're already blocking enough, so we can just keep hitting them. There's nothing really; those won't really do anything for us. There's no real reason to end our turn with energy, so nice. Good RNG on that. 6, not too bad, so we will... Let's overclock first, see what we even get. Yeah, double energy. Went down to 2, double to 4, that makes sense. Feral. We'll block for the 5. You know what? We'll just hit him for the 16. It's a free 16. It's better than the 1 turn of 3. 3, 6. Yeah, it's going to take forever to get to... Yeah, that's fine. Claw. Into Claw. Oh, I should have Beam Cell. No, because it's an attack. I wanted Claw back. I should have done Claw, Beam Cell, Claw, but that's fine. Momentum Strike, and he's dead. So in the end, it doesn't matter, but we try and learn how to optimize. Shackling Potion is really good. I don't actually think I want any of this, so we'll skip that. I don't want to really deal with channeling stuff right now. Here. Look at this guy. Put him up. Put up your dukes. Come on. Go. Let's go. Alright. Overclock. Perfect. Double our energy to 4. Play Feral. This is 0, so theoretically it should put it right back in my hand, right? That should be how that works. That's exactly how it works. Then I play this. It becomes 0 again. And then I hit him twice. This build's coming together. This is feeling great so far. Hologram. Oh, we don't have Claw. I don't have a way to make stuff. How much damage? He's doing some damage. Do I have anything? I have 2 defense and production. I'm going to take Overclock. I was hoping to get an attack, so that's great. I can play it twice. Because he had the thing, so now he has that. We'll play production just so we can get everything out, and we'll just give him everything we got. He's pretty much dead. We're gonna take a damage, but 1's not too bad. Yeah, we'll just claw his eyes out. Goodbye. Hey there, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. It looks like we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but looks like we're back in action, and let's keep going. I don't think we need any of this. Double energy is tempting to take, but that's a lot of energy we probably don't need, especially if we need to upgrade it for it to cost nothing. So we're just gonna move on. I think we're going to take a chance and not rest. We need the upgrades. And I think it's going to be double energy that we upgrade. Because I want it to cost nothing. Because then instead of doubling 2 to 4, it'll be 3 to 6. And that just feels more useful in the long run. Not that we're ever really energy deficient, but I don't want to get there. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. So, he's going to be buffing himself turn 1, which is great. We're not right out of the gates with doing damage. Wow, getting all of our energy cards turn 1 is a real shame. And hologram. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, let's just hologram back our strike, I guess. That's really all we can do. It's an unfortunate turn 1. Okay, so he's out of the gates, 15 damage, and when killed, deals 15 damage at the end of your next turn. So he's a bomb. Okay, that's interesting. Let's channel lightning. We have no defense. Yeah, let's just lower damage we're gonna take because I don't want to get hit by that. We're just gonna use that. We're gonna claw him. I guess we'll just punch him again because at the end of the day we gotta do damage. I assume the steam eruption's going to go up. I didn't think it was gonna be that fast. Oh my god, is it gonna be every single turn? Okay, feral. We can apply 2 weeks. I don't want to take that much 10 damage because if he's going to do 18 damage to us later, that could be really bad. So he's going to heal too. Are you kidding me? Really? All our defense cards right now? Okay. We already have hologram used too, so having them in our discard is not that helpful. That's pretty brutal. Having all those at the same time. So yeah, we'll overclock. Yeah, I guess we'll block 10. Let's get these out of here. See if we can get any of our 0 cost cards going. Well, double nothing is still nothing, so not the most helpful. Oh yeah, so get more vulnerability on him. Okay, so now if we get hologram, we have a little more use for it. So we'll claw him for the 10, increase claw again. And yeah, I guess we'll just increase it again. We're not gonna take as much damage. Oh, our health is getting pretty low though for him to explode at the end of this for 30 damage. Oh my god. So yeah, we'll use this. So then Rocket Punch will be free. Oh my god. Yeah, he just needs to die. Okay, so yeah, we can do that. Defend, strike. Oh, okay. Okay. So overclock. Get that back on him there. Zap for the extra 3 damage a turn, sure. Yeah. Oh, the fuel. Yeah, okay. Oh. Well, I guess now we have to boost away. Oh my god, he's almost up to 40. Ooh. Yeah, we dual cast. Punch him. Nothing really else we can do here. I feel like we can do damage. It's just, man. Okay, so Claw is gonna be the best bet because we're gonna play it twice. We're gonna momentum strike him. He's gonna do 25 damage to us, which is pretty brutal. We're gonna draw 3, hope for the best. Yeah, we'll have to double. Yeah, so we're gonna take 1 damage. Kill him this turn. He's gonna do 42 to us, which means we're gonna have to block a lot of damage this turn. I don't really have a way of doing that. Claw again. Okay, so it's at the end of my next turn, so I need to draw all of our defense cards next turn. folks. We died again. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Tales from the Spire. Chapter 2. Orobas. Attracted by the now burning spire, Orobas' curiosity was piqued. Blight gone? Why gone? Safe to enter? Orobas enters. Unlocked ancient Orobas, living rainbow, maybe swimming around the second act. Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. He's got great design. Okay. I know when we lost early as the Regent, I kept going and did another playthrough as him. I was really excited about that playthrough with the Defect. That seemed like a lot of fun with the zero energy. Yeah. I guess we can give him another shot. Why not? Let's see what happens. Maybe we should focus more on the orbs. We can pick up the gold and then go for the shop here, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. And see what we get. Yeah, so we'll... And then we'll just punch him twice. The thing nice about the orbs, I don't think they're going to get affected by the shrink. So I think they're still going to do the same damage. Like, they are physically shrunken, but I don't think it's actually going to affect their damage. So... Oh, 4. Ha! Oh, he's still dead. Lightning. Yeah, nice. Okay, great. Great! See, that felt good. Yeah. Let's get a little more orb action going on here, maybe. Yeah, so we'll use Ball Lightning. We'll punch him, then we'll dual cast. Oh, I don't think that could have went better. So yeah, we got some slime, but that's fine. So yeah, we'll channel another lightning. And then we'll just defend twice, because lightning can do 6 damage. So 6 damage is not unreasonable for a turn where we don't take any damage. We'll dual cast. That feels like the double 8 damage is always going to be worth it. We'll punch him, and he should be dead. Okay. Cool. That went pretty good. I really like Claw. I know we're not focusing on the zero energy this time, but Claw feels really interesting because it increases damage. I feel like in like boss fights that can scale pretty hard, especially if we have multiple claws. So maybe we'll try and focus on getting multiple claws and see how that goes. I don't think I want to do more of the status cards. I think that kind of bit us in the ass a little bit. I like Go for the Eyes. I like the idea of applying the weak for free, and it's on sale, so we'll take that. And let's see what we're going on here. We use a potion, gain 3 strength. Turn upgrade all card rewards if you took no damage. I just don't think that's gonna realistically happen all that often. And just drop 10 additional gold. None of these really feel worth my money right now. Let's channel 1 Frost and get rid of a strike. Nibbit. Okay. Yeah, so we can give him a weak. Give him a claw. Defend. Yeah, so we can kind of do it all now, which is kind of nice. We're still going to take some damage, but see, that's what I mean. Like, we're not taking damage in a whole combat's a little out of my control. It's really down to what the cards say. Yeah, so channel 1 Frost. Frost Orbs gain block, it looks like. So it's just the block version of the lightning. Don't hate the idea of having free block. 2 and 5. So it's 2 passive, 5 evoked. 2 doesn't feel all that good. Doesn't feel that helpful at night. We'll defend, and then we'll have enough block to not take any damage. I think he's dead this turn, probably. right? Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't see a world where we couldn't do that much damage. We're not doing that this time. I think we could take Beam Cell. The free vulnerable's really nice. Yeah, why not? We could always use more relics. We got Birdonis, who scales really fast, so doing big damage is gonna be important. So we'll lower his damage on this turn. Oh, we're not blocking anything. So that's actually okay for this guy. I'm quite content with taking a little extra damage early on in this fight to do more damage. Not a great turn to be able to apply vulnerable, but we'll do it anyways because it's free. Yeah. Because I don't think vulnerable affects the lightning, so this is what it is. We're up to 18 now. So if we channel a frost and it pushes this orb out, does that evoke it? We'll do 8 damage? It will. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what? Let's block just so we don't take the full damage, but I just want to kill him. I just want him dead. Every turn he's just going to hit us harder and harder. Yeah, so we'll give him the weak, give him the vuln. Defend everything. Maybe we can kill him this turn. Yeah, claw. Nice. Nice. Ball lightning's dead. Ooh. Ooh, Candelabra. At the start of your second turn, gain 2 energy. So second turn's always going to be a little bit more beefier for us. That's nice. Deal 11 damage to all enemies. Evoke all of your orbs. Oh, there's the second one. Ooh. Don't mind me. Is that good? All of our orbs? I don't really want to consume all of the orbs, though. I mean, that could be really good for one big hit, but I don't know if I want to do that, because then I have no orbs left. Maybe that's okay. Let's take it and see what happens. If we don't win, we don't win. It's fine. We're learning. It's okay. Enchant a card with Zone. Oh my god. Oh man, there's something in the air or something making me sneeze. I don't know what all that's about, but it's probably going to happen again. It must be dust or something bugging me. The first time you play a card you play this card each combat, gain energy. So essentially makes one card cost less the first time we play it. That's probably pretty good, honestly. Or we can make a card just give us energy. Like Beam Cell, because that'll make the enemy vulnerable. And if we're making the enemy vulnerable, if we can do an extra attack that turn, that could actually be really valuable. I feel like we want to do that. That feels nice. Let's do that. Campfire. So we're going to Smith. Let's see what things do. So, feed damage all enemies, evoke all orbs. That's sure. 4 damage, 2 vulnerable. This feels good because it's free already. Let's keep looking around. Claw will grow faster, which is really good. I like Claw. I want Claw to be really good. Zap becomes free. Dual Cast becomes free. I want more free things. I feel like when cards are free, it allows me to play things that have a slightly higher cost. Let's make dual cast free. Let's do that. That feels good. That feels like now we can play that a lot safer. Oh, these dudes. Okay. So yeah, we'll zap this. Oh. So we have 2 energy, or 2 block. So we can either have 7 block, which won't block everything, but I think that's what we gotta do. Because with Slippery, that'll get rid of most of that. So we'll let our orbs take care of the Slippery. Okay, here we go. So we'll weaken this guy, because he only does 1 damage anyways. That's great. So now he's weak, so he's doing 6. 12. So we hit with 12, which is nothing we can do about it, really. So we'll just start hitting people. We have a lot of energy because of Candelabra. Let's dual cast. Oh no, let's strike first because dual cast does 8, so I don't want to take a chance at only doing 1. It would have been nice if it hit the same guy twice, so we didn't have to take as much damage. It's the way she goes sometimes. Yeah, so beam cell for should have done this one, but it doesn't really matter because we'll shatter. I don't think charge battery could be really good. Block and we get energy. Yeah, I keep wanting to call it mana. I think because it's blue. That's how I read combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. So the first turn's always going to have some vuln going on. That's nice. I like that. Okay, so we're going to take the randoms, because at this point in the game, even if we get the bridge, which makes us remove a card, or pay life until it gets the card we want to remove, I think that would probably be okay, because we can just get rid of some strikes. So, feels like no matter what we get, it's going to be okay. Free relic, free max HP raise. That's huge. Oh, the Bernonus egg gives us a really good card, so we're actually going to get that. I was hoping to upgrade, but just a free 14 damage, 0 cost again. They're tempting me with it. I really want another claw. That's kind of my goal. I want capacitor. More orbs seems good, so we're going to take it. This is interesting. Permanently increases the card's block by 3. So it's just going to keep getting better and better as we go through the whole game. Is there any cards we really want to get rid of, though? Not really. Like, it'd be nice to get rid of more strikes, but it's like, whatever. Yeah, I think we'll take this. It's not going to be great right away, but if we make it to Act 3 and it's given us 30, 35 block, whatever, that feels like that'd be really useful. Yeah, let's just start building it up right now. So we'll swoop. Dual cast, and we'll just channel. And we'll claw. Sure, whatever. And then turn 2, we're going to get some extra energy to work with, which is nice. Give it the weak. Get the 7 block. I guess it's just 2 block. Yeah, we'll shatter just to do the extra 11 damage, and we'll kill him so we don't take the status cards, and we'll just punch him. Yeah, next turn's going to be really great, I think. So, claw, ball lightning, and then we just punch him. Easy peasy, short and sweet, we don't overcomplicate it. We're getting silly with it now. I'm taking the claw. I really want to increase that, but I feel like there's something with claw. I want claw to work so bad, and I feel like it's possible. Yeah, so we'll give him the vulnerable. We'll just get the upgrade on that. Do some damage. Give us some more energy for next turn, which is fine. Candelabra gives us extra energy already. We don't really need it, but it was free. It's not like it's exhausting or anything. Yeah, so we have our Claw Plus, upgrade Claws damage, all the Claws damage, and then we'll just play everything. And you know what? Because he's a boss, I think we're just gonna play some of these. He's a boss. We'll have more potions by the time we get to our next boss or our epic enemy or whatever. So, if you guys haven't seen my previous videos or don't know much about the game, when his HP reaches 150, he's going to get stunned, which is nice. So we're going to swoop him, claw him again. Yeah, we have the energy for it, so why not? We'll use Capacitor, Strike, and then yeah, we'll dual cast. We're unfortunately not going to block. Oh, he's stunned anyway, so that's a great thing. We didn't have a lot that turn. There's another claw. We need to upgrade this so it does 2 weak. so it's useful for the next turn too, but that can come later. That can come later. We're doing fine for now. He's gonna debuff us. Oh, ringing, of course. Now we can only play one card this turn. Is it gonna be the defend actually? Then we only take 10 damage. But he getting pretty close to dead. It's like, as long as we win, it doesn't really matter. I think we're gonna play the claw just to get more damage on it. Right, because it's doing the most damage. This technically will do 3 more damage forever, actually. Which will make Shatter better later. Okay. I really wanted to do Claw, but you sold me on it. You sold me on it. Yeah, so obviously the freebies we'll use. Oh, that doesn't matter. We're out of energy anyways. So you can debuff it again. I assume that's going to be ringing again. There's our 2 claws. Channel lightning. We don't need to evoke. Get rid of this frost. It'll give us block for no reason, so. Yeah. Yeah, we shatter. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't kill him, but we're gonna get block, we're gonna do a bunch of damage. That's kind of what we were waiting for that whole time. And then Claw's already up to 15, which is great. Yeah, that went well. Way better than the last time. So we'll take that. Draw a pile, draw 4 cards, exhaust. So your turn, channel 1 glass. So it's every turn. Special, gain 4 energy, exhaust. Does that lose exhaust when it's upgraded? It does not. So superficial is cool. Probably not something I want because I don't want to exhaust. Reboot kind of feels similar. I think we're going to take Spinner. Now we can do more passive orb stuff and not have to actively do as much with them. Okay, so this is, I think, another new act section, right? Because we just unlocked this dude. Let's see. Sandcastle. Oh, puppet. All the way up here. Take these. Take. Oh, I like him. Upon pickup, upgrade 6 random cards. That's pretty good. So of each combat, add 1 luminescence to your hand. So at the start of each turn, I just get 2 energy. Turn 1, having good stuff is always really good. Replace Crack Core with Infused Core. So then I'll always channel 3 lightning instead of 1 lightning. Yeah, I don't think I need this per se, because we have, Candelabra for turn 2. We have things for energy. I think we actually, 3 lightning right off the hop is really good. We're invoking faster. If we get Shatter turn 1, it's way more beneficial. We're going to do that. I'm going to sneeze again. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe I'm getting a little sick. Hard to say. Hopefully I don't get you sick. Maybe it's allergies. We are coming into spring. So there's that. Okay, how much money do we have? 130. I am so sorry. Okay, moving on. Let's follow this path. So yeah, 17 and... Oh, this is the guy who steals my cards. That's right. So let's just hit him. Let's just beat him up. If I have to, I will throw a fire potion at him if he takes something I don't. Yeah, see, I can't let him take capacitor. That's not allowed. He's dead anyways, it's fine. Get off my screen. White noise. Add a random card. Random power into your hand is free to play this turn. Exhaust. I like the idea. We just get a random power. The power's free. It's free. We just can't really plan around it, but maybe that's okay. We're kind of going in all directions anyways. Deal 7 damage, draw 4 cards, discard all cards drawn this way that do not cost 0. I feel like that is a play we could do. I don't want to do it because I don't want to start getting rid of like our powers. I don't want to get rid of genetic algorithm. So I think we're going to take white noise. That'll be fun, interesting. Keep it interesting. Why not? So we got our 3 lightnings. Heat. Sure. 8. Okay, so we need more defense. That's fine. Actually. Hit. Channel lightning. Yeah, let's not be silly. Let our lightnings do some of the work. We don't have to do all the work, but that's what we have our orbs for. So yeah, we'll definitely be using Spinner. Weaken that guy just to lower it. I'm going to use Cold Headed and see what happens. Okay, so then I'm just going to use these to kill these guys because... So there we get the energy, it doesn't matter. Do that. And then yeah, we'll just take the 5 damage, it's fine. I think this kills him. Yeah, of course it kills him. He had below 9 health. We're gonna take another Claw. There's Claw Plus, Claw Supremacy. Well, we're not doing that. I really don't want to lose a defend, but if we lose too much health trying to get rid of a strike, it's just going to kill us. So, whatever, we'll lose the defend. If we find something else that gives us good block, we'll take it. I think we're still going to take Feral. I think Feral's super good. Do we take Chaos? Just generate orbs? Because that's kind of what we're doing, right? We have 0 cost spells and orb spells. Spells? Cards? Whatever. I love the idea of this, but I don't want to pass over all of our generating stuff. I think we're going to take Chaos. Am I ever going to want to spend the energy on 1 orb? No, I don't think that's the best play. I changed my mind. We're just going to move on. Ah, yeah. Okay. So... the first time Infested Prism takes attack damage each turn, the attacker gains energy. I think we fought in this guy before. He does big damage, and we get extra energy off of him. So, energy is not as much of a big problem for this guy. So yeah, I think we're just going to shatter all of our orbs on him. Right? I really want to use Barrel. Okay, so we're going to use Spinner, of course. Yeah. I think this is just the way we have to do it. I might end up regretting that, but we'll see. We'll see where the wind takes us. So we did use Feral, so what we'll do is we'll Claw Plus. Oh, we didn't use Feral. That's right. That's fine. Claw again. Block. Channel. And punch. So it seems like most turns we're going to get to use just about everything we have. So white noise, we're going to random thing. Whenever you play a power gain energy, sure. It's free. Let's use weekend. Glass is real interesting. So we'll put vulnerable on him. We'll use this because it increases the claw by more. So this increases claw by 3. This increases claw by 2. So we use that. Claw again. So we definitely have to take genetic algorithm. Gets rid of this block. Dual cast right now is kind of lame because the orb is already so low. But we're just gonna do it. We're already blocking most of the damage, so it's fine. Bird swoop. Vambrace. First time you gain block from a card each combat, double the amount gained. That feels like that'll be good. Whenever you create a status card, channel one random orb. That'd be really good if we were generating status cards. We already have charged batteries, so we probably don't need it. So moving on. Add 3 random attacks into your draw pile. They're free to play this combat. Exhaust. Yeah, we'll just remove a strike. Pay the price. Sucks, 'cause we probably don't have the health to upgrade to Smith a card anymore, but I really didn't want that butterfly. Random attacks. I don't know how I feel about that. Probably gonna get the B guy. Oh, right, you. Okay. Yeah. Let's, do that. So we already have 14, which is not nearly enough defense. We're going to wind up using all of these potions. I don't want to deal with this fight. Get the orb slots. And yeah, we'll use Shatter because it'll do damage to all of them relatively evenly. Yeah. And then, yeah, I'm going all out. I don't want to deal with this. Give me something 0. I was hoping it would give me something 0 so I could just strike him a couple times to guarantee we kill him next turn. Because we really need to kill him next turn because they come back. These guys are coming back. So we're vulnerable on him. Guess we're going to do everything anyways. 816. We're not going to kill him! Oh, that's so disappointing. But they're only coming back with 25. But he's gonna hit me for 14. Man. Oh, that's such a shame. That is such a shame. For the week. This glass orb is gonna kill him. Okay, I think it's cool. I think it's fine. We're gonna take a bit more damage, but I think they die this turn. Yeah, they definitely die this turn. Because Claw is kind of insane. When you have more claws, they build up pretty darn fast. And I'm not saying that because I worked so hard to try and get it to work. Gain 15, channel 1 dark. Deals damage with enemies. So it does nothing passively, it only does things evoked. Not my favorite. Deal 11 damage, gain 2 focus, increase the effectiveness of orbs. See, I like this a lot more. We're going to take focus strike, so our orbs do a little bit more. I don't like these guys. So we're going to use the white noise. First character play each turn is played an extra time. So then, focus strike. First card play each turn doesn't count for this turn. Okay. It's okay. If they had all hit this one, that'd be crazy RNG, but we would have got no toxics, which would have been sweet. Okay, so we're gonna be able to play a card twice. Does that mean Pharaoh would activate twice? I want to test that. Yes, it would. Okay, great. So we're going to get rid of that. 14, block, and next turn gain energy. Yeah. Oh. Increasing this permanently feels more valuable, though. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay, I was hoping, I didn't want to take a chance at this one not getting stricken twice, but we went for it, and I wanted that energy, so should be fine. What can we do here? What can we do here? So, claw, into claw, into claw, into claw, dual cast. Claw, into claw, into claw, into claw. That was really fun. No, we don't need any of that. Yeah, we're gonna come over here. And we are gonna upgrade. Feral costing one less is huge. But claw. But feral. I think we're gonna do feral. I really like low cost, and we can kind of just keep playing. It generates combos. See, this is a great time to have Shatter, because he's not doing damage. So we ball lightning. Oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we shatter, we claw, and we punch him. So that's like well over half his health. Hatch his little guys, which is fine. We're gonna put vulnerable on him. We're gonna cast feral. I think we claw him. We should claw him twice, right? Should. Okay. And yeah, nothing really more we can do. That's not gonna do anything. That's fine. We're only taking 6 damage. Okay. I would love to kill him this turn. I don't think it's happening. Let's make sure we block enough. We don't need capacitor yet. We're not even close to having enough. 16 is almost enough. Do we just block the whole thing and see what we get next turn? Crunch. Crunch. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, this is more like it. Claw. Into claw. Focus strike. Battery. Gain 5 more. And RNG. No, we still can't kill him even if it strikes the right guy. Yeah, we'll take a bit of damage. That's fine. 6 damage. Ain't no thing. Okay, we should, yeah. Because we should get something to kill him with. So it's just a free 10 block on turn 1. Orb slot. Draw 1 card, increase the card's cost by 1. No. This is interesting. We have frost orbs sometimes. So it makes the frost orbs kind of like lightning orbs, but a little bit better. I don't think I want to fight the elite. I want to heal. I want to be ready for the boss. This boss is going to be interesting. So we'll see about that. We'll play capacitor. We'll play hailstorm for when we do get it. And do I just... We'll hit him pretty hard, but I don't think I want to. He's also vulnerable, though. I think he's gonna block everything else. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the best play. Maybe it was. I don't know. I think Hailstorm's gonna come in pretty good for us here. So yeah, Ball Lightning, Zap. We'll punch him. And then we'll just shatter. Sure. That felt good. Being frail right now is kind of scary, but we'll see how it goes. Vulnerable. Spinner. Hit him. Yeah, we'll take the 9 damage, I guess. We don't really have a choice. Let's see what random power we get. play a power gain. Well, I think we already played all our powers. Oh my god, we didn't get any block. Are we dead? Oh my god, are we dead again? Oh man. Well, I think it's sort of designed that way a little bit for the first couple times you play as a character. You have things unlocked for them. Nia resurrected the defective construct. No simple feat, even for an ancient. Construct what you lost. Your creator abandoned you, hides at the top. The defect thanks Nia and heads for the top, seeking answers. Loop. At the start of your turn, trigger the passive ability of your rightmost orb. That's okay. It's a power, so it's every turn. Deal 10 damage, apply 2 weak, channel 1 dark. Okay. Channel 2 dark, at the end of your turn, invoke your leftmost orb. Your leftmost orb. That's really interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's talk about the defect. Defect's really interesting. I like his mechanics. I really like his build that plays off of 0 energy cards. I feel like there is something to do there that I just didn't quite figure out. Yeah, and we've now played as all the characters in the game, which has been great. The only one I actually cleared as was the Silent, which went really well. So, yeah, I'd love to go back and play a little bit more of each character and try that out. But for now, thanks for joining me here and watch me fail at Slay the Spire 2. It's been a great time, and I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Ooh, I gotta learn how, I was, like that. Anyways, see you around.